Tonight, a special NewsNation investigation. In a sign of the times, bulletproof backpacks are flying off store shelves. One company seeing sales spike 800% this summer. The reasons why are crushingly obvious. School shootings are up 745% in the last decade, according to the Department of Education. Now, these backpacks are tested to withstand gunfire, handgun fire. NewsNation's Natasha Zouves has the results of the investigation and joins us now. Natasha.
Yeah, I wish we didn't have to talk about this, Elizabeth. And so many parents, of course, willing to do whatever they can to keep their kids safe, some of them shelling out hundreds of dollars for bulletproof backpacks. And the question is, would they have protected any of the victims in recent mass shootings in our country? Well, one company president claimed that along with his backpack, books and binders can lessen the impact of AR-15 fire. So I took the backpacks to the shooting range and put them to the test.
We're testing 3 firearms with 3 different bullets, a 9mm, a .44 Magnum, and a .223 fired out of an AR-15. We rigged up the backpack made by Guard Dog Security. They're one of the most widely available brands on the market.
When I walk into school every day, I want to feel safe.
These backpacks are clearly advertised as bulletproof. But the kind of bullet matters. In the fine print, you'll see all of the backpacks come with the same safety rating of 3A. This covers virtually all handguns, but no rifle ammunition protection. We're starting with a 9mm pistol. Watch the slow motion camera. You can see the back of the backpack catch the bullet and bulge outwards. Now moving to the more powerful .44 Magnum revolver.
This one's a way more powerful round. I'm assuming if that one stopped it, this one is going to have a little more trouble.
Again, you can see the telltale bulge at the back of the bag. Look how it balloons out. It successfully prevented the bullet from going through. Well, it passed the test with the 9mm and the .44 Magnum. The issue, though, is that most school shootings involve an AR-15 and a bullet like this one. This year, there have already been 29 school shootings resulting in injury or death, according to Education Week. From 2009 to 2022, the 6 deadliest mass shootings all involved an AR-15.
Cover me, cover me.
An AR-15 was used in the Robb Elementary School shooting in Uvalde.
It's okay, baby, it's okay.
Where 19 students and 2 teachers died.
Go, run over there.
Also at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School, 17 died. A similar semi-automatic rifle, the Bushmaster XM15, was used at Sandy Hook. 20 6- and 7-year-olds died, along with 6 teachers. Vietnam veteran and ballistics expert Tom Zeman explains the AR-15 is semi-automatic.
You have to pull the trigger to discharge the weapon each time.
What level of protection can these backpacks offer in shootings involving AR-15 rifles, like Uvalde, Parkland, and Sandy Hook? Up now, an AR-15 semi-automatic rifle.
It went through like cheesecake. See the little red dot?
I see it. It went right through.
Watch closely as the bullet hole appears. The bullet too fast for the slow motion camera. The bag barely even moves as the .223 pierces through. President Yasser Sheikh confirmed in a previous statement these backpacks are not rated for AR caliber bullets, but he added this. This protection can lessen the impact of bullets from higher caliber weapons such as an AR-15 when filled with normally carried objects, books/binders. So we took it a step further. We started with 1 binder and 1 textbook.
We have this hardcover textbook and this binder. Do you think that it's going to be able to pierce it?
It might.
It did go through. You can see the exit right here.
How about 2 textbooks?
So 2 books is a fail.
What about 3 textbooks?
It did go through the back, so 3 is also a fail.
And up to 4.
It clearly went through, and it looks like some of the interior of the backpack is even coming out as well. 4 books, and that's a fail.
I'm absolutely surprised that it did 4 books so easily and how clean the holes are, and it shows very little indication of the bullets slowing down. Them holes are extremely clean.
The 4 textbooks amounted to 4.5 inches of books. Our next step will be stuffing the bag with 6 inches worth of textbooks. And finally, the telltale bulge. The 6 inches of paper slowed down the bullet enough for the backpack to catch it. We cut in and found the warped round in the back of the bag.
It's still warm.
We shared our results with the president of Guard Dog Security and asked if they had plans to develop a bag that could withstand AR-15 fire. He says in that scenario,
you're looking at metal plates or ceramic plates. At that point, impractical for daily carry use, and certainly for children, especially, to be carrying around a heavy metal plate in their backpack. That's certainly not practical. So although we did look at all options, we find that level 3A is a reasonable daily carry level of protection.
Would you give it to your kids?
I mean, it's a great concept. I would feel comfortable with them having some kind of protection, and that would definitely facilitate that.
So in the end, it took 6 inches of textbooks for the backpack to finally stop that AR-15 round. And at the range, they recommended parents buy an extra steel plate to put in the back of the bag. And Elizabeth, today I actually showed the results of this investigation to an ER doctor in San Francisco, Dr. Graham Walker. He said the concern is that even when the bag does catch the bullet, there is still risk of internal organ damage and spinal injury for the child because of just the sheer amount of force there. Again, mind-boggling that parents even have to worry about this. For now, Elizabeth, back to you.
I never thought I'd see a piece, where you took a child's backpack to a gun range to see if it, and by the way, no kid can carry 6 inches of textbooks in a backpack.
100%.
Impossible. Natasha, thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.